Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, JDC family. My name is Jay. This is my Diecast Creations channel, and today we're giving back to the one and only Don, the Diecast Pirate. Anybody that's been following me knows that he sent me my first red lines, and I'm actually still working on my red line for National Red Line Day. That'll be coming up next week, I believe. It's my first Spectra Flame try, and my first red line that I've ever even touched. So I'm excited to see how it comes out, and it might be good and it might be bad, and we'll see. But everything's a learning experience, and you can't nitpick every single build, right? So I try to do the best that I can and learn from everything that I do in this hobby. And it is what it is at the end of the day. These are just cars that we mess with as a hobby, and I just happen to make a YouTube channel to share with the world, and people seem to be liking what I'm doing. So I'm gonna keep doing that. But basically, Don sent me a bunch of stuff, and I was blown away, and I didn't send him what added up to what he sent me, in my opinion, right? So the only way that I knew to repay him was to build him a car. And Don is a really good dude. He's been following me since under 100 subs, I think. He's been here the whole time. And I wanted to do something special for him. So I reached out and I said, "Hey man, what's your favorite car?" And he replied, "The 69 Charger." So I had a couple different thoughts in my mind of what I was going to do here, and I started going through just some of my supplies and what I had laying around, and I had this Star Wars Spoiler Sport. It was a premium car that I found in a thrift store bin, but it had Redline tires on it and real riders, and it had chrome wheels, and the wheel was one of the wheels was a little chewed up, but it was perfect for the car. I felt like it was perfect. It fit the car right. So that's basically what made the build. I was going to do a Gaslands thing for him, but I decided not to, and it is what it is, and I'll probably make him a Gaslands car eventually. Don's a good dude, and he's been very supportive of what I'm doing. So that relationship isn't going anywhere anytime soon. So anyway, excuse my voice, guys. I'm getting over a head cold. But we took apart the car. We throw it in a stripper. And I decide that I'm going to go with a black base coat. At this point, I don't know what color I'm going to make this car, but I do know that I'm going to try to make it a nice ride, a nice rendition of the 69 Charger. And I only had a Charger 500, so I don't know if this was his favorite car or not, but it was the closest that I can get to it. I know that the 69 Charger had the little split in the grill, and the 500 had a flat grill across. So, this is what I had, and this is what I ran with. And I had this aluminum spray paint. So I was like, you know what? I used this before, and let me just make this. Let me see what it looks like, right? So I spray the body, and I loved the way it looked, and I hit it with a gloss clear coat, and it popped. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. I did spray the interior with white, and I detailed out some of the interior there, and I detailed the door handles, the headlights, the taillights, the undercarriage of the car, and I ended up adding a drive shaft from a paper clip. I glue the wheels in. I didn't want to cut the axles because when the wheels are fully spread, it gave it a really nice wide stance. And I just told him in the note to spread the wheels all the way before he displays the car, right? Or whatever he does with it. But it looks better that way. And Definitely not the perfect car, but what car is, I did the best that I could to make this a nice car, and I actually go back in after I recorded this and touched up the bumpers and stuff a little bit more. And you guys will see that when he unboxes it. But this is the car that we started with, the '69 Charger 500. It was black and it had a clear windshield. That's why I went with this one. And this is what we turned it into, right? Um, it's a street ready, you know, weekend ride, daily ride, whatever you want to call it. But I had a feeling that Don would enjoy this car, so I decided to roll with it. I wish that one tire wasn't chewed up, but I don't have a collection of premium wheels, and this is what I had to work with. So I'm sure he'll appreciate it. I went in with the taillights. I went in with Citadel Blood for the Blood Gods red, and it's a really dark red, so it doesn't really pop very well. And next time, I'll skip on that and I'll try something else. But I detailed what I could, and I tried to do the best that I could with this. So I know the paint's not perfect. I'm also spraying out here in New York, and the pollen is crazy, guys. And I don't have a spray booth. I'm outside doing this, and I can only do as much as I can. I went in with Bic intensity markers and fine tip Sharpies, and I did all the details that I could, and hit the headlights with the yellow there, and it made it kind of look like a tint to it. It's kind of hard to see in these pictures, but and when I put the base together after I glued it, it wasn't sitting 100% the way that I wanted it to. So Don, if you're watching this, and I'm sure you are, feel free to tap those drill out the glue and tap those posts if you want to suck the base up to the body a little bit better. I got no problem with you doing that, man. Or throw it on the shelf and call it a day. Being one of my first clean customs, right? Probably a handful of them out there. So that's basically the build, guys. I like how it turned out. I think it came out pretty decent. It could have been worse for sure. But I hope that Don enjoys it, and I'm sure he will. He's a really humble guy, and getting anything that somebody took time to make, I'm sure is going to hit home for him. So I know I didn't drop this at the beginning of the video, guys, but I'm inviting the whole community to participate in the JDC first build off. It's free the Ferraris from my girlfriend's birthday. It's June 21st, and the video is pinned on my channel, so if you're interested, go check it out. I hope you guys like this, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.